Hello, ladies and gents, boys and girls, from beautiful Mount Pearl, Newfoundland and Labrador. It's Tales with TR, and I'm your host, Terry Ryan Jr. It's great to be with you. Thanks for listening. I will be in, I was trying to think, Grande Prairie, Alberta. I'll be there tomorrow, actually, this being Tuesday when I'm recording this. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Grande Prairie, Alberta. Saturday, Sunday, Macklin, Saskatchewan. In Grande Prairie, it's going to be myself and Joe Dolo. I think, from the show Shoresy, of course. I think some other maybe NHL alumni. We're raising some money for great causes all along. They're unrelated. I'll be there in Grande Prairie. Then it's Macklin, Saskatchewan with Ken Reed, which is only about a 6-hour drive, I think. Completely unrelated, but we'll be there doing that. And then from there, November 4th, I'll be at the Islanders game. So the 3rd to the 5th, or the 2nd to the 5th, I'll be in New York. I'm going to the Islanders game to promote Shoresy. If you're in that area and you want to come over and get a selfie or chat hockey, whatever it is, I'll be there. Not only to promote the show, but, to talk hockey and hang out. I'm looking forward to watching an Islanders game. Big NHL fan. And then from there, November 6th, 7th, 8th, I am in Halifax for Hockey Helps the Homeless. Then back here in St. John's for the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And of course, from there, going to Toronto for the Easter Seals fundraiser. That is November 13th and 14th. And from there, Montreal, La Belle Province, Montreal, Quebec, to watch the Habs Bruins on Saturday. I think it's the 15th. And then Paul McCartney live on Monday, the 17th. So really looking forward to that. So if you're in any of those places, you want to come have a chat, whatever, like I said, talk hockey or donate some money. Most of these things, other than the New York gig, are fundraisers for awesome causes. If you follow me on social media, you'll probably see most of these are run by Jackson Events or Hockey Helps the Homeless. And they're not only a lot of fun, but you get to meet some awesome people. Listen, if you're Canadian, a lot of people listen to this are Canadian. Just quickly, it's coming up on Remembrance Day, right? November 11th, which is near and dear to my heart because I think some people call it Veterans Day, but I've had my grandfather, of course, if you go to World War I had a few relatives in that too, but my grandfather, who I knew and was with me every day growing up, rest in peace, Bill Bucky Norris. So he was on the HMS Bulldog, which is a very historical, I guess you could say it had a hand in changing the war because the HMS Bulldog captured the Enigma machine, which gave us, what's the word? It's deciphered codes. It cracked codes. So we could, after that, see exactly what the Germans were going to do. And then that's a really brief way to put it, but that's what happened. There's a movie about it called U-571, which kind of Americanizes the whole thing. I'm not sure how much of an influence, but the story is the HMS Bulldog. You look at that and check it out. It's near and dear to my heart. So the least we can do is wear a poppy, right? And here in Canada, I don't know if it's just new. I don't think it is. I travel a lot. I don't understand how the back of the poppy it's still not, like, I find it dangerous. It's just it's like a needle. It's just a needle that, like, where are we? Canada? Is anybody's listening to that puts those together? I don't know who does it. I don't know if it's the Salvation Army, if it's the Royal Canadian Legion. There's all kinds of organizations that revolve around war veterans. And my pop started the Royal Canadian Legion for me, and that's right next to where I grew up. Not obviously, but he built it there in the 50s with his friends who just got back from the war, World War II. So that was my experience. I was around war veterans my whole life, like growing up, like every single day. I'd go into the Legion, if they needed a beer, back then, serve it to them. I wasn't making money, but, bring it over, whatever. 7, 8 years old, They were a tight group. So, and I get it, but these things, they fall out all over the place, right? They just fall out. And I remember having them in school, and we used to poke each other, like back then in the fucking 80s in St. Bon's now, all boys school. We would be fucking putting those in, just poking them into each other's ribs at lunch. And it just became a problem. And I remember we had to not wear poppies. So we had to tape them on. We had to make them with our because so many people were for lack of a better word, stabbing each other with them. And, these little fucking 1.5-inch needles you're going around with. And the technology, everything else that we've done, these things have been around for 100 fucking years. We've gone from electricity to putting people on the fucking moon to the internet to having a goddamn world of knowledge and social media in your pocket at any point. You have a genie in your pocket at any point to help with anything, any answer you want. And yet, and my grandmother didn't have fucking electricity. She used to wait for the milkman to come around. Or my great-grandmother. She told me that shit. She was born in 1900. But she didn't have a fucking, she got her horses, rode horses around. Right? To go into the market to get your shit once a week. By the time she was 69 years old, there's people fucking walking around on the moon. And now we can just, all of this that's in our phone. Back in the day, who's got Alexander the Great put a big library in Alexandria. What is that today? Turkey, I think. But anyway, that was a big thing. Give my people knowledge. Knowledge is power, right? Put a big library. Now we have that times a fucking million in our hand. That's how technology, that's how far it's come. And yet we still got these stupid fucking poppies that are just needles that hurt, that fall out, that you got to keep getting. Just wait. It's just a waste. There's got to be a better way. And for such a honorable thing and cause, you'd figure we would have fucking come somewhere, right? That should have gone out with the typewriter. Anyway, just my beef. I don't know who to talk to. I don't know who's in charge of it. But whoever it is, get with the goddamn times. Especially now where you can't say, I would think saying the word fuck in school right now would get you fucking suspended for 4 a week. A fight in class or some shit. Some of the stuff I went through, I can't imagine none of that. It would all be outlawed. Some of the shit, smoking in school and in fucking grade 6 and 7, and people darting up weed and joints, all the stuff that the bullies and everything now is peaches and cream and rainbows and everybody's happy. I get it. It's all good. Between that and back when it was just total chaos. I'm sure there's a happy medium. But along the way, all of that changed. Yet these poppies that are goddamn dangerous, You can't have a fork anymore on a plane, but you can wear a poppy and I can dart someone's eye out in a second. Give us some with backs on them, right? Whatever it is, I'll pay the $10. Get some nice ones. Enough of us Canadians, at least, I'm going to speak for everybody, but we would invest. Rather than 500 of these free or 25-cent poppies, whatever that you have to put on and lose, and they're everywhere. Garbage bag after garbage bag of these things. There's got to be a better way. I'll invest in it, whatever it is. It's going towards a great cause anyway, and it helps everybody. You guys raise more money, whoever's listening. There's less annoyance with these stupid fucking needle pins, and everybody's safe, everybody's happy, and the fucking veterans make some money, more money. Makes more sense. Anyway, that's just my little bit. Where are we at? Some people are asking me, the Shoresy tour. We're playing 5 games in the fall, 3 games in the winter so far. Toronto, Detroit are coming up. I think it's November 23rd, 24th, something like that, 23rd, 25th. So, guys, if you want to go, a lot of people are asking me what it's all about. But you can get these. I think there's snippets on the internet. Just Google it, and on the internet, just YouTube more specifically. There's stuff on Instagram and all that, but if you don't roll that way, there's all kinds of stuff on. It'll show. It's a game. It's the alumni come out and play against us. Basically, we do a little Q&A beforehand, okay? And there's a VIP, and we meet and greet with all those guys and girls. And we play the game, and it's a thrill for us too. It's against NHL legends. It's all like alumni and good. A lot of them are just retired. It covers and a lot are, of course, legends of yesteryear. And we just have a great time, man. We really do. And then usually, last time I think, wow, we play 5 games. At 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them, Dolo gave a show afterwards, which was a lot of fun. So more than enough opportunities to meet and greet. Watch your favorite Shoresy stars and your favorite NHL legends in those cities. Anyway, a quick Google search will take you exactly where we're going. Here, I actually know. I mean, I know most of them. I just want to be sure. Yeah, so Detroit, November 24th. Toronto, November 28th. Boston, December 7th. The Islanders, December 10th. Los Angeles, December 14th. Calgary, January 22nd. Edmonton, January 23rd. And of course, Vancouver, January 26th. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And it's exactly what you'd think it is. It's with Shoresy, most of us, well, all of us at the game, but yeah, all of us, we've all played. Everybody you see playing hockey in the show, there's no like stunt doubles or anything. We're all actual hockey players. Save it for Michaels, who plays goal. He's normally a forward, but he's pretty good. And I played forward, not defense. There's little nitpicky stuff, but that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a good hockey game and a lot of fun. And we will, of course, sign every autograph, take every selfie, and we will engage with the fans before and after. Tell some jokes, and I believe Jarrett's going to show a sneak peek of season 5, which is coming up for everybody that gets a ticket to the game. So I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for listening to Tales with TR. I'll be back next week with some guests. I'm literally moving into a new house this week. I've kept it a secret. I didn't want my parents to find out. And I got to go on this big trip. So I'm just recording some content here now for you guys to listen to. And I'm going to have a guest. Jesus, get the words out of your mouth. Marbles out of your mouth, Terry. I'll have a guest real soon, I promise. And there's thanks again to Rob Butler and Ken Reed and Jason Panolan before that. It's been an awesome month for my guests and me. Thanks for listening. If you're downtown St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, why not check out Trinity Pub, TJ's Pub, Rob Roy Confusion, the Bull and Barrel, Green Sleeves, the Martini Bar. Jesus. If you want to have a bite to eat, try Loose Tie, Blue on Water, Wedgwood Cafe, who also do catering. You want strength and balance for the body and mind? Check out Ryan Power Conditioning, Rope Walk Lane. 2 locations of Mr. Lube right here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. One's on Torbay Road, one's on Cameron Road. Live, laugh, lube. Crown Cabinets. Just because, check out Crown Cabinets. Creative Closets and Doors, beauty space, beauty storage. Check it out, Creative Closets and Doors. GS Construction, laying the groundwork for your community out in Edmonton, Alberta. Oh, True Hockey. Take what's yours. I'll be back again, folks, in just a couple of days with more Tales with TR. Thanks for listening.